Welcome to the 2.0 Conference 2026 here at Bellagio in iconic Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Susie, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
So my name is Siegfried Isele, Dr. Siegfried Isele,
Okay.
but you can call me Siggy. It's my nickname, and yeah, people which like me and I like can talk to me like in the name of Siggy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Ziggy. Tell me the name of your company, or companies, and what you do there.
So the company's name is Helvetic Minds because I'm coming from Switzerland.
Okay.
And Helvetic is the old name of Switzerland. From the Greek language, Helvetia. They still say
so
Helvetia.
Switzerland Minds, almost.
So Switzerland Minds, we use the thing between the ears, the brain.
That's right.
So in our processes. And you know what Swiss people most times do when they are traveling? They carry Swiss chocolates with.
That's
so I hope you like us have some Swiss chocolates.
So sweet. So tell me what your company does specifically.
So we have two pillars which we are focusing on.
Okay.
The one is legacy modernization. So we take the old industrial stuff, so mainframe stuff, things like those. We take and modernize it.
Okay.
But it can be used for AI. Because you have to build a foundation.
Correct.
If there is no foundation given, you have a problem with the AI, because if the foundation is not solid and clean, the results will not be great.
Correct.
And this is what we are doing since almost 3 decades.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
And based on that, we have a second pillar, which is relevant in our days more and more, is cybersecurity.
Yes.
We have to comply with all of that. We have to focus on all of the needs. We have the rules, the regulations. We have the operational models and the government, which we have to respect. We have to have governance and KPIs, and all of that results into that. That's why this is kind of a package on that.
Of course.
Which we are doing, because the most important for us is to prepare the infrastructure, the legacy.
Yes.
And then whoever is doing the AI on top, I'm fine.
Yes.
We don't do
that.
The
foundation needs to be
solid. Yeah, but the foundation needs to be solid. Like if you build a house, if you have a rotten foundation, your house will not will not stay for the next hurricane.
Absolutely.
You know?
Let's talk real quick, since we're talking AI. What do you think the biggest misconception right now is about AI?
That everybody trusts in and believes in. You have to rely on a system. And if you do talk in English or in Russian or in Chinese to our AI, it's working because they're trained on those language models. But here in Switzerland, we talk German, French, Italian.
Okay.
So if I get a prompt to the ChatGPT, which is one of the most popular.
It is, yes.
And I give the same prompt in English or in German or in French or in Italian, I get different results. And that can't be.
No,
and this is,
now I see exactly what you're saying.
So perhaps you know from the childhood, in the kindergarten, they have played, you got a word and you have to whistle it into the ear of the next.
Right.
And so it went round. And at the end, it was a total different result. And this is the effect of different languages.
Yes.
And so that's why when you talk in German, for example, to the AI, you get not always a great result. In English, it's wonderful working.
Wow. So there's a lot of work yet to be done.
Yeah. So we are in the early stage. And when I talk to AI specialists, they don't like my saying, but what I often use is, we know all the navigation systems out of the 90s.
Yes.
So, and they told us, go straight ahead, also if there was a river, because they were not aware is there a bridge or not. We had, they had to learn, they had to grow.
Absolutely. Same thing with the AI.
And same thing with the AI. In some parts, it's perfect. Analyzing data. If the data is clean, one example, X-ray pictures.
Okay.
The AI is much faster than any medical worker
to
analyze all those pictures.
Yes.
But the final decision will be made by the doctor.
Absolutely.
But there's clean data given because the X-ray is the truth.
Correct.
So
and then the doctor takes that truth and puts his human touch into it and sees it through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you have data which is not clean, out of whatever industry, let me say insurance, for example. Everybody has insurance, car insurance, house insurance, whatever insurance.
Right.
We are all over insured.
Correct.
But the insurance companies in the earlier times, there was a sales guy for the car insurance. There was a sales guy for the life insurance. Meanwhile, this is one big enterprise. It was already in the past.
It was different departments within it.
But there were different departments, and they have different data silos. And so you are there 5 times, for example.
Right.
So how do they clean up the data?
Right.
Because they need to bring it together.
They need to integrate it, yes.
And otherwise, your data cannot be used with the AI to have a big picture of you.
I understand, yes.
And this is a simple example.
Okay.
And this is needed, and that's what we are doing. So we do the groundwork. It's not fancy. It's not a hype.
But it's important and needed.
Important and needed. And often, companies don't like to talk about that because yeah, in the past they have done a lot of things because it was still working.
Correct.
And now if you need to clean it up, it's like if you talk to children.
Yeah.
Clean your room.
Yes.
Yeah, put it under the bed.
Right.
But any time the space under the bed is done,
Yes.
there's no more space,
Yes.
and you need to clean
I
it out.
understand
And this
exactly.
is a little thing on that.
Amazing, amazing. How would one get a hold of you if they needed to want to talk more about what you guys are doing there?
The easiest is to connect me directly on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Because you have seen on my chocolate, and
Yes,
you see
you
there's
have
a
a little
QR code. The QR code leads you to my profile.
That's
So
amazing.
That was the idea because Swiss people have to travel with chocolates.
Of course. So
because
now
this
you're
is
doing
really
2 in
important.
1. Business card and
Yeah.
candy in
Because,
one.
you know, everybody knows chocolate, cheese,
Yes.
and Rolex watches, for
Yes.
example. Honestly,
Swiss.
Rolex watches are too expensive to give them out here in broadcast.
That's true.
But
True.
And cheese could be difficult with the temperature outside. So I was thinking chocolate is a good
That's
one.
perfect. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
was a pleasure.
Congratulations on being an honoree. We hope to see you again, maybe in Dubai or Singapore.
Yeah, thank you. We're
Thank
already talking
you.
about that.
Amazing. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.